What's good, YouTube? For the people that don't know me, my name is Matthew, and I've been trading for a while. That has been my journey, entrepreneurship, and chasing, that lifestyle, happiness with finding my passion, right? Even have a clothing brand that did pretty successful. Definitely something I'm going to talk about a little here. But there is something that is hitting me pretty hard right now. People can relate. Many people can relate, and by now I thought I'd be way further than where I am right now. Thought it would be only up from the starting of my beginning of my trading journey. Thought that my business would be bigger. Thought that the views would be better if I was posting consistently every day on TikTok. Thought all of it would be better, right? And the truth is, it seems like it doesn't satisfy. But there's something that's really hitting me hard is that nobody's gonna save or continue to care about what your dreams are as the time goes until they see something. And it's very important to follow your passion and do what you want to do. But I'm in a stuck moment in my life, and I'm just realizing that nobody cares and no one will save you, and you got to do what you got to do in order to complete that goal. It could sound unrealistic, and believe me, the consistency does show. I've been trading, working out every day, uh, making content as much as I can, trying to create my real identity, right? And I'm still doing all these other plays. I haven't seen up and down with trading, but then recently it's all been clicking this year and last year as well. And I'm nowhere where I want to be though. I feels like I'm disappointed at where I'm at still, even though I see the flow now. Thought I'd be at a bigger place. Social media makes you feel that you should have it all figured out right now, by now. Like if you're in your young 20s, you should have it all figured out if you're just basing off what you see online. And I bet you have goals yourself. I bet you have ambitions that you're still following, and some that people don't think that you're even following. They don't even know that that's something you really want to do, and you're not able to embrace it yet. But the working hard towards that goal will really matter in the future. And social media gives you that gaze that you're behind, and it's just not true. And I fall into it too, man. Like I said, I feel really lost right now due to the idea that I thought I'd be at a better place right now. And that could just be me being very hard on myself, as I've seen really successful trades. Even in my last video, I'm going to be talking about, I had a trade that 100x crazy. Even though I've seen, some type of results and I am still satisfied with it, it also leaves an emptiness of the idea of what I wanted to chase or be by now. At this point, I'm just saying this because I feel like a lot of people feel like that right now. And like maybe they're still doing very good, like on paper, very good, but it's not what they want. I just say that no one's going to change that if you don't try. And it might sound dumb to everyone else, but if it ain't dumb to you, I mean, you got to do it. You can't live with the life regret later on that maybe you're too old, or you don't have much energy later. So it's just feel free to have your free voice and free to do what you want to do, rather feel trapped. I know the feeling that putting work every single day and not getting any result back. I've had that feeling for years, and that is something that also brings to the point, it's not like, sometimes it's not like that you don't try. You just got to be patient and keep trying. And patience is key in this situation, especially with trading. You're not going to see, if you're a real trader, you're not going to just see 100x after 100x, or you're not going to just keep on making money. Like, there's ups and downs to everything. The version of me with a successful business, the version of me as a successful trader, living the daily life that I really want to, traveling around the world, finding my passion in fashion, which I'm really trying to build up right now with my brand. Again, clothing and music and everything that really brings me true happiness. If that vision of me is doing all that stuff, making it out of business, out of work on a daily basis, then I can't quit. That version would never quit. That version would fail and keep going, because it would fail 100 amount of times to even reach that type of potential. So I think this is just for anyone. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on that idea just because it seems so out of portion or out of reach right now. If you get closer every day, it won't be out of reach the next day, and it would be closer 1%. Even 1% a day, that's 100 days, bro. If it was really that fast, 100 days, bro. Difference between failing and quitting in this situation, when you really are chasing this thing and then maybe give up, like a lot of people do generally. That's why like the success rate for many of these ambitious things are low. Is the difference between giving up and failing and quitting. Quitting is just putting the white flag up. But if you fail, there's a way you could actually learn and actually do something from failure. I don't believe in quitting ever. Failure is the only way to really see something if it's going to work out or not. And you could actually learn from failure and get back up, but quitting, you're not going to get back up. At the end of the day, it really decides on what you choose to do with your life and what you really choose to do. Because no one's going to save me. No one's going to build that business for me. No one's going to be just making trades for me and making money for me. No one's going to build that confidence for myself. No one is going to create the person that I want to be besides me, what I do on the every single day basis. So I think, you might not be where you want to be, but there's no turning back from here. You can't turn back to time. And you just got to keep grinding and actually do what you really want to do and create your purpose through that. If you really think that's your purpose, embrace your purpose. Scary as people think it is, as me saying no one's going to save you, it's all up to you. It also sounds very freeing because, you get to make your own choices. And I'm not saying to isolate yourself or do your own thing and don't talk to nobody because no one understands you. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you choose to do what you want to do in order to create that vision you have for yourself. You only have yourself. You can create that vision, whether it's with a girl or business. It's not always money related, This is just not money talk. This is just real talk. And I mean, if your idea of success is just becoming a better person, bro, and being a happier person, bro, like you could choose things every day just to do that. If you just really want to make $1 million, you could do things every single day, I guarantee you, to eventually reach that goal. So if you're doing good on paper, or you're just living the good life, or maybe you're not, even if you're not living the good life, and you still feel lost or missing something, or not, it's not what you really want to do, that's good. That's a good feeling. That's actually genuinely a good feeling. You might not feel good about it, but it is a good feeling. It's just telling you really do want more. You really want something more out of life than what you're giving every single day. And you can make 100K, you can still feel like that, which is crazy, but it's just very true. And then find why you feel lost. Figure out ways to figure out why you feel lost. Maybe, start focusing on you, and maybe like notice some bad habits you have, or maybe, try new things. I think it's a great feeling to feel lost, because then you're trying to find yourself in a sense, and creating your own identity is more important than falling into somebody else's identity. And that is actually a really good sign that you are really wanting more from life, and you really get it. You really just get it. I feel like people that do have that really just get it. This motivates me as much as it motivates others as well, is to not quit and keep on going. I'm very happy with what I've seen in the last year and a half, focusing on myself and focusing on my ambitions. I probably should get on social media a little more, as that's one of my ambitions, but off camera, man, I've been working very hard, and it's been a lonely journey, but I'm figuring it out and seeing really good success right now, honestly, which is good. But it's due to not quitting, and I failed so many times, guys. Everyone has. Just don't quit. You might be down, you might be broke, you might be, just a mess right now, or not chasing at all what you really want to chase. But that doesn't mean you could build up from that, and you could exponentially really grow if you actually focus on what you do every day. There's no turning back in time, but you have the present to really show that you want what you really want to do with your life, and you can choose to or not to. It's all up to you, and that's my point of this. Remember, it's not that no one can save you, it's only that you can save yourself if you take action. And make sure you guys leave a like if you like this type of videos. I'm just being very real and talking very real. And yeah, check out the trading video, 100x the trade. Everyone have a good one.